Good morning, everyone. Warm welcome once again to the classes, English classes provided for the degree first year students. In the last few classes, we were actually dealing with the sound system of English, that is, vowels, diphthongs, and consonants. And today we'll be putting an end to the sound system of English, that is consonants. And in the last classes we have studied that there are 44 sounds in English. You remember that, yes? There are 44 sounds, and those 44 sounds are categorized into three. First one is vowels, second category is diphthongs, and the final is consonants. Up to that you remember. So now there are 8 more sounds. 8 more sounds are there. We have to study, and with that we'll be ending to this portion. Okay, so let's begin. Are you all ready for that? Okay. Today the first sound that we are going to deal with is h sound. H. H as in hand. H as in his. H as in him. Understood? So we are writing small letter, printed, H, and in phonemic symbol it is pronounced as H. H as in hand. The example provided on the screen you can see as hand. How to write that? First we are beginning with the slashes, then writing H sound, that is printed small letter H. Then the next sound is A sound, then N and D sound. We are closing the slashes, and altogether that's the word hand. Find out your own examples. Okay. So we'll be passing on to the next sound. Next three sounds are nasal sounds. Those sounds are known as nasal. Three sounds, that is M, N and Ng sound. These three sounds we are pronouncing with the help of our nose. So it's known as nasal sounds. Clear? So the first nasal sound is M sound. M. M. How to write that M? Small letter, printed M. And the pronunciation in phonemic is, that is the phonetic symbol, small letter M we are writing, and the pronunciation is M sound. M. Understood? And which are the examples? Man, mouse, then monkey. So many examples are there. So the example we are providing here is man. Opening the slash, M sound, M sound, then A sound, then N sound. And we are closing the slashes. The word is man. Clear? We'll pass on to the next sound. The next sound is N sound. N. These are all very easy because we are writing the alphabets and the pronunciation is also somewhat similar to that. So N sound. Examples are none, N-U-N, none. None is an example. And on the screen you can see that the example provided is net. Net, N-E-T, net. Opening the slash, then N sound, then A sound, then T sound. Closing the slashes. And A sound is written as, that is net, N plus A plus T, net. And how to write that A sound? A sound is small letter, printed E, and the pronunciation is A. Understood? You remember that sound. We have studied pen, then, 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 etc. And here the example provided for N is net, N-E-T, net. What's the another example? Knit, K-N-I-T, K-N-I-T, knit. There you can see that K is silent. Yes, K is silent, and we are pronouncing it as K-N-I-T is pronounced as knit, N plus E plus T. Understood that? So we'll pass on to the next sound, and the next sound is ng. Ng sound. Ng. How to write that ng? We are writing small letter n, and that is coming down and again going upward. Small letter n we are beginning with, and the down portion is a little more longer and going upward. Understood that? And that's the sound ng. Ng sound. And which are the examples? On the screen you can see that the example provided there is ring, R-I-N-G, ring, R-I-N-G, ring. While pronouncing that word, you please bear in your mind that it is not a ring, it's not a ring, it is a ring, ring. R-I-N-G is pronounced as ring. R plus E plus ng, ring. Clear? Opening the slash, writing a R sound, then E sound. How to write E? Small letter I we are writing, and the pronunciation is E. Then ng sound. We are closing the slashes, and altogether the word is a ring. Clear? Then another example is king, K-I-N-G, king. Another example, monkey, monkey, m plus a plus ng plus ki, monkey. Clear? So you can find out your own examples. Try to find your own examples with the help of an authentic dictionary. Okay. So we'll pass on to the next sound, and the next sound is L sound. L. L sound. Very easy to study. We are writing small letter L, and the pronunciation is L. Clear? And what's the example? You can see that it is leg, L-E-G, leg. We are providing here the example leg, L-E-G, leg. How to write that? We are opening or beginning with the slashes, then L sound is written, then A sound, that is a small letter E, and the pronunciation is A, then G sound, G, small letter G we are writing, and the pronunciation is G sound, G, then closing the slashes. Understood that? So what's the example? Here we can see that the example is leg. And what's another example? Lion. Lion is another example. L plus I plus N. Lion. Clear? So you try to find out what's the pronunciation of the word lion. Yes, a good dictionary will give you the answer. So you search for the word lion and the pronunciation of that word. Understood? So L sound. Another example is light, L-I-G-H-T, light, L plus I plus T. Clear? Okay, we'll pass on to the next sound. And what's the next sound? The sound produced here is a R sound, R. It's not a R, it's a R. Clear? And we are writing small letter R, small letter printed R, and the pronunciation here is R sound, R. Clear? What's the example? Red, R-E-D, red. How to write that? Beginning with the slashes, a R sound, that is small letter R, then A sound, that is small letter printed E sound, and the pronunciation is A, and we are writing small letter D printed, and the pronunciation is D, then putting an end with the slashes. Clear? Then what's the pronunciation? Red, R-E-D, red. What's another example? Roar, R-O-A-R, roar, R-O-A-R. Yes? How to write that? R plus O plus R, roar. Then another example is road, R-O-A-D, R plus O plus D. It's not road. We are saying it as road because our Malayalam influence is there in pronouncing that. നമ്മൾ ഏതൊരു ലാംഗ്വേജിലാണെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളൊരു ഫോറിൻ ലാംഗ്വേജ് ആണല്ലേ, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മൾക്കൊരു ഫോറിൻ ലാംഗ്വേജ് ആണ്. പക്ഷേ നമ്മളുടെ മാതൃഭാഷ ഏതാണോ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് നമ്മൾക്ക് എപ്പോഴും ഏത് ലാംഗ്വേജ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും കാണാൻ സാധിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ എത്രമാത്രം നമ്മൾ ആ ഒരു നമ്മളുടെ മാതൃഭാഷയുടെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസിൽ നിന്നും മാറിയിട്ട് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, അപ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജ്, ഫോറിൻ ലാംഗ്വേജിൻ്റെ യൂസേജ് ഏറ്റവും പെർഫെക്റ്റായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുക. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ് ദാറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ചെറുപ്പത്തിലേ പഠിച്ചത് എന്താണ്? റോഡ് എന്നാണ്. നമ്മളിനി റോഡ് എന്ന് പഠിച്ചാലും നമ്മൾ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുക മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ റോഡ് എന്ന് തന്നെയാണ് പറയുക. ബട്ട് യു ഹാവ് ടു റിമെമ്പർ ദാറ്റ് ദ റിയൽ പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് വേർഡ് ഇസ് road, R-O-A-D, road. Clear? So the sound we have discussed just now is a r sound, r sound, and the example provided on the screen is red. Clear? So we'll pass on to the next sound. And what's the next sound? Y sound, y. So never confuse between j and y and g. These three are a little bit confusing because j, we will think that j is j. Actually j is not j. J means in phonemic symbol we are writing j and the pronunciation is y, y. Okay, so you have to spend a little more time for those confusing sounds. Here our pronunciation for the symbol is y. We are writing small letter j. The written symbol is small letter j, but the pronunciation is y, y sound. Clear? Y as in yellow, y as in yellow, y plus a plus l plus o, yellow. Opening with the slash and closing with the slash. Clear? Another example is yoke, Y-O-K-E, Y-O-K-E, yoke. Clear? So we'll pass on to the next sound, the last sound, and that sound is v, v sound. We are rounding the lips, v, v. Understood that? Small letter w we are writing, and the pronunciation for that word, that sound is v sound. V as in wine, W-I-N-E, wine. V as in wait, W-A-I-T, wait. V as in watch, W-A-T-C-H. Then how to write this wait? We are opening with the slashes. We are writing small letter printed W and the pronunciation is V. Then diphthong A. Then consonant T. Then we are closing the slashes and altogether the word produced here is wait. Clear? So these are the sounds. That is the consonant sounds. Today we have discussed h as in hand, m as in man, n as in net, ng as in ring, l as in leg, r as in red, y as in yellow, v as in wait. Clear? So there ends the 44 sounds of English sound system. And remember once more, English is not a phonetic language. It's an unphonetic language because there is no one-to-one correspondence between the sound and the pronunciation. ഇപ്പം നമ്മൾ ഇത്രയും പഠിച്ചതിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലായത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്താണോ എഴുതുന്നത് അത് തന്നെയല്ല ചില സമയങ്ങളിലെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പ്രൊനൗൺസിയേഷനിൽ ചില സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് വ്യത്യാസങ്ങൾ കാണാൻ സാധിക്കും. അത്തരം ഭാഷകൾക്ക് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നതാണ് അൺഫെനറ്റിക് ലാംഗ്വേജ്. Understood that? And the science or the branch of science which deals with the pronunciation is known as phonetics. Understood? നമ്മൾ ഭാഷയെ പറ്റി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഉച്ചാരണത്തെ പറ്റി പഠിക്കുന്ന ആ ഒരു ബ്രാഞ്ചിന് പറയുന്നത് ഫെനറ്റിക്സ് എന്നാണ്. Understood that? And altogether there are 44 sounds in English. The first category is 12 vowel sounds. That is E-E, O-O, A-A, O-O, A and A sound. Yes, the next category is 8 diphthongs. That is I, A, Oi, Au, O, Ia, Ea and Ua. Understood? Those are the 8 diphthongs. Finally, we are reaching to the consonant sounds. There are 24 consonants in English, and those are p, b, t, d, k, g, ch, j, f, v, th, d, s, z, sh, j, h, m, n, ng, l, r, y, w. Understood that? So we have covered all the 44 sounds in English, and the task also will be provided for you. That's all for today's class. You please watch the classes regularly and do your assignments also. Have a nice day to all of you. Thank you.